Hello, my name's Daryl and this is my YouTube channel. As you can see in my last video, I've done a video of this little guy. This is called a crested gecko. This is only a hatchling right now. So basically I'm just going to be talking about the care and maintenance of these little guys. These little guys can do perfectly well at room temperature. As long as they don't go too high. I would say above 80 degrees. Oh, you've done a little jumper. They go on a steady diet. You can feed them crickets once every 1 to 2 weeks. So they're pretty hardy animals. They do like humid climates and they do like to jump, as you can see here. They do like to jump. They like to get to the highest point. So I will show you his enclosure in a minute. But they do like it nice and damp. Obviously they came from, I believe they come from the origin of rainforests. So they do like it nice and humid. I feed it on a diet of this sort of powder stuff, which I will also show you in a minute. It will take probably about a year or so for this one to get, obviously fairly big. Obviously just quite small at the moment, but he's just super cute. I haven't had him that long, but we've actually quite bonded quite well. That little guy. It is important that you spray the enclosure once or maybe twice a day, just so it just mimics sort of the rainforest. They can get that humidity, they can get all the moisture they need, and it's easier for them to shed the skin. In the enclosure, oh, I've done a little jumper. Just basic setup. Obviously I will show you that setup in a minute. But here's just a little guy, little crested gecko. You cute. Right, do one more jump before we go. Jump. Okay, so I feed my little baby crested gecko on this is gecko superfood. So all you need to do with this is just put a little bit into a pot, just like this. Put some in the bottom, mix it with water until it's got this nice little consistency, as say tomato ketchup, something like that. So we're going to put that in the tank. That's already what I need. Just change it every 2 days. Feeding crickets, dusty crickets, once every 1 to 2 weeks, and you should be fine. Yes, I am hot because it's actually hot in here. I keep this as my reptile room, so I like to keep it nice and warm. But now I'm going to show you the setup and show you basically what you actually need if you want to start taking care of a crested gecko. Okay, considering it's only a baby, you don't really need a big tank, but it's important that you have something to climb on, and obviously you've got some foliage and some cork bark. These are essential because the crested geckos are one of these sort of reptiles who likes to hide during the day and they hunt at night. I've got a little Exoterra water bowl there, obviously, and it's food. I've got a little thermometer down there, and he is up there. But yeah, that's basically all you need really. Just make sure you've got something to climb on. This is only one of them nano tool Exoterras. But obviously when it gets older, you're going to want something bigger, maybe by a 30 by 30 by 45 or a 45 by 45 by 45 enclosure. Obviously because these will get pretty big, these will get to about maybe 6 to 8 inches, I believe. So you are going to want a lot of climbing space, a lot of jumping space, and a lot of height, just to sort of satisfy their needs. As I said, just spray it once a day, maybe spray it before you go to bed. Change the food every 2 days. You don't really need that much powder. Put as much powder and the same amount of water that you put in. Just mix that up until you get that nice consistency, and just leave it in the tank. You can actually get things that stick on the wall that are actually holes in the pots, but I have been unable to find one so far. But yeah, that's basically all you really need to know about crested geckos. These are actually surprisingly quite easy reptile to take care of. Obviously they can do well in room temperature. If it don't go below, I would say 75, 74, maybe even if it just goes into the 60s, it should be perfectly fine. Obviously you don't want to stress this out too much, so you know, you can regularly handle it just to make sure, you know, it's not going to grow up to be aggressive or dominant or even territorial. But it's important that, you know, you have a good relationship with your crested gecko, so you sort of know what to expect when it gets a bit older. If there's any questions that any of you need to ask, and then please don't hesitate to comment below, or I'll leave my Twitter down below as well, so please don't hesitate to inbox me. Any questions or anything about tarantulas or crested geckos, I'll be happy to help if I can. So thank you for viewing this video, and I'll see you in the next one, and please take care of yourselves and have a good rest of the day.